watch basketball.
There's no way I can respond to that without incriminating myself. Well played.
Sometime this week, my brother's supposed to rent out a dumpster and clean out his trailer.
excited when there's a crash now. So that's one. It's actually kind of worrisome. I don't want to see cars flying. Although it's kind of cool, it's very worrisome. I understand a lot of it. NASCAR specifically, you can't really do that in F1 because you'll explode. But yeah, really interesting. And then like the team spotters will like relay information to other spotters that are like around to like form like temporary alliances to like get through things. And I was like, huh, interesting. It's kind of weird. You'd think everybody was like kind of in it for themselves, but apparently not.
There's teams.
Yeah. I also learned that 33 of the 40 cars on the field are just like jobbers.
Yeah.
They're just people who are paid to be there. It's like, here, hop in this car and race. We have no stakes in this race, but NASCAR's paying us to make it look like there's a lot more cars than there is.
Oh, I would like to have that job.
Same. I
mean,
damn.
I mean, look at the. What was it, back in the 90s? It was like late 90s, early 2000s. They had an anime called NASCAR Racers.
Oh right, yeah.
Wasn't that Hot Wheels? Wasn't that the Hot Wheels sponsored one?
I don't think it was, but yeah, they all had like crazy gadgets. One was able to fly. One just had a
Yeah.
turbo boost, and another one had a gun.
And had gun.
Gun.
The
No,
ultimate
I'm gonna,
weapon of speed. Gun.
no, I'm gonna look that up. NASCAR.
Look, the other guys can't outspeed you if they're dead.
Yeah, that was like early 2000s, like between 2004 and 2006 or something like that.
It was running at the same time that Batman Beyond was. I only know this
Yeah.
because me and my brother, for Halloween one year, went as Batman and the one, not the good racer, but an evil racer. He had like a skull theme to him.
Mm.
And the thing is, they were all supposedly like long, like they were like long down the way descendants of the current NASCAR, or not the current, but like at the time. So,
Yeah.
like Jeff Gordon's great descendant, Dale Earnhardt
Yeah.
descendant. Like it was just like, and they all just freaking. It's like, oh yeah, we're descended from. Because the thing is that legacy is happening. There, if Earnhardt Jr.'s seen the show and goes, keep that name in records. Like we could actually make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so the premise, while real life NASCAR tracks are mainly ovals, NASCAR racers
Boring.
is anything but. There's actually like loop-de-loops and hedricks and yeah.
The Harley Quinn Highway from the Harley Quinn series.
Good.
Yeah. The racers compete on a wide variety of courses, including road course, off-road, mountain, and motorsphere. The motorsphere track starts with a typical racetrack leading into a sphere. Then tracks are warped around the inner surface of the sphere. The NASCAR Unlimited division features cutting-edge, over-the-top technologies from the show's point of view to protect drivers from crashes. Each race car has an inner rescue racer. They ejects from the outer body if an accident happens. So pretty much an ejector seat if you go and get T-boned or something.
Yeah.
XPT racers introduced in season 2 are the new race cars from Team Fastex. XPT racers use atomic fuel run by forced combustion systems.
So they're
Natural
Gundams.
racers contain pretty much. It's yeah, and I did look up some of these names. Yeah, some of them are descendants, but there's also some adoptive kids in there too. Yeah. One Megan Spitfire Fassler is the adopted daughter of Jack Fassler, the guy that also owns Team Fastex, and the only female of the team. Well, another guy is just a pilot. That was the guy that had his car turned into an airplane sometimes.
Captain Falcon?
I wish. Steve Flyer Sharp. U.S. Air Force, retired when he flew his plane through a gas cloud and caught on fire. Yeah. Of course, there are some pretty well-known names in here. For voice actor wise, mostly just Scott McNeil. Yeah,
shit.
it was definitely a different series.
Oh, I believe it.
Ran for about 2 seasons with, let's see, not 2 seasons. About 26 episodes, so pretty standard. Of course, produced by Saban.
Of course.
Of course, also ran alongside Spider-Man Unlimited and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, because all of that was on like Foxbox, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, this was before the Fox box actually.
Hmm.
This was still Fox Kids. Um, it was co-written by the same people who did X-Men animated series and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that tracks.
Which X-Men animated series? I'm assuming not the '90s one.
It is the '90s one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Evolution hasn't come out yet, I believe. Yeah. Um, ran on Fox Kids for about a year, and then got drafted over to Disney's Jetix series or Jetix block,
Hmm.
which didn't really make sense because the show was on Fox, which showed NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
Disney never did,
No,
No.
unless
because
it was on ABC.
right, because it's 2, 5, and 7 because it has to be accessible by people who don't have cable. They only have like the digital antenna,
Right.
or back in the day, regular antenna, like normal, like non-cable television. It had to be accessible. I mean, sometimes they went to USA, but that was later on when cable TV was slightly more accessible.
Right. There were 2 video games made too.
Mm-hmm.
One for the PC, which was most likely a point and click. Oh, so click on the things and it'll make a sound kind of games.
Mm.
Not
I
exactly
was
like
hoping for like some sort of crazy racer game,
That would make more
and
sense.
like Speed Racer.
Like, who in their right mind would think to make a racing thing a point and click game? That's like if you tried to
it was
make Devil May Cry a puzzle game.
I mean, it does have.
I would play that.
It was most likely just like a also make your own NASCAR kind of thing too. Like, oh yeah, yeah, I made this puke green car with neon green on the sides. What can it do? It drops an oil slick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and there was probably like edutainment aspects to it,
Probably.
right?
This is where the
Because
V8 motor is.
if I remember correctly, the Magic School Bus also had a lot of games around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
like,
god,
the
the
early
Magic School Bus games
2000s.
kicked ass.
Oh, they
Oh
did.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
And
Like,
then the other game was on the Game Boy Color.
Which would have been more likely to be a racing game.
I remember hearing about that one.
All right. Oh.
Well, speaking of things that were cool in the 90s, Choujin Sentai Jetman episode 13, Stato.
Oh no, it was an actual racing game for the PC version. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It just probably ran like
Dog shit?
yeah.
Well, if you want to get it, it's on sites.
Of course it is.
Oh, I bet.
They a lot of the older games are archived.
As they should be.
There's a website. It's fuck, what was it called?
I should know this too because I
But it's like a bunch of games that like people don't really have the licenses to anymore.
Oh,
Like Lost Media.
I'm going to put that. I know what it is because I just clicked on it. And I remember the site immediately, but I'm not going to say it on stream because it might get shut down.
No, those are perfectly legal archives.
Oh,
but still don't say it for because we are down here in the States. We're in one of those places where just because it's perfectly legal doesn't mean people aren't gonna bitch about it.
True.
Yeah, that's the website.
That's
Yep.
And even if you use those sites, it's recommended to just play games
how
that you
dare
used to
you,
have.
Akko? How dare you say 26 is old?
I know,
Fucking-
it doesn't start until you're about my age, 30.
Fucking high
26
schoolers.
is old. Just add 10 more years to that.
Oh, I'm almost there. Jesus Christ. This November, 36. Yada yada.
Also, those silver plates that they used, I'm pretty sure I used to have those at the restaurant that I worked at.
Mm.
Boy.
It's like we all see it, dude. Just get married, you two. And guys, like, I object to that.
I have a problem.
For free?
Gosh, she's cute.
They would have a lot more lights than just that. I'm just saying.
Hey.
They should.
It is a great swimsuit.
Oh boy.
Oh, here comes.
Camera dimension.
Yoink. Mine now.
You know, I played a video game that did something like this. It's called Fatal Frame.
Oh yeah.
Except for it did the reverse. It got rid of ghosts.
Gone.
Oh, she's.
Oh, she's sucking the photo now. It actually does steal your soul.
Photo teta.
I swoos.
Not now.
Came in, you asked for a photo data.
I jokingly say photo teta. Not now. Okay. Oh no. It's a good thing she's working with
Wait.
red yarn.
What? It's a knitting needle. They're
They're
not
dull,
sharp.
right? Yeah. 'Cause they're not for stabbing, they're meant for like wrapping, right?
If you stab somebody with those,
Yeah,
it would
but-
hurt a lot more than it would, like, pierce skin. It's like trying to stab somebody with a baseball bat.
I mean, you'll get there eventually.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of work you gotta do though.
I
Yeah.
will now impale you on this pool cue. Oh.
That's more likely.
That's absolutely more likely, especially at the force that you're supposed to do.
Also, might I add, pool cues hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
when someone hits you with them,
Mm-hmm.
especially the thicker end, where it's normally filled with sand.
Who's hitting you with a pool cue filled with sand?
Drunks.
Crazy drunk person at the bar.
Have a nice day.
It's only happened once. Fucking sucked. It hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He
that
does-
hurt.
He doesn't know.
It's like, the last woman I loved became our mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Let's just say, Guy, you were the 6th Jetman. Also, we did this weird gay romance scene with our gloves on.
I mean, it's Super Sentai. What the hell is that?
He's pretending to be a bull.
I've never seen bulls jump.
Really?
No.
Have you ever
No.
watched bulls in a rodeo ever? Because they constantly jump.
I think they just answered that question by saying that he's never seen one jump.
It's usually like charge at the red flag thingamabob.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's not. They don't even charge at it because it's red. They don't like it waving around.
yeah.
It's an antagonizing thing. It's
I saw it waving and I took that
severe movement.
personally.
Yeah, it's sudden movements.
I mean, I've seen rodeos where like the bulls are trying to buck off the guy that's riding them, but
Yeah, that's
but
jumping.
That's them jumping.
it doesn't look like jumping to me. It looks like you're just kicking into the air.
It's
Jumping with style.
It's jumping. They don't have the leg structure to like jump like a horse.
Also, they're built bulkier in the body than a horse. Oh no, here we go.
Another amusement park episode.
All right, who's gonna die this time?
In the picture.
Both
So
of them.
soon.
Both
Oh
of them.
no, not the lovely couple.
It'd be funnier if it also took the plants behind them.
Hmm.
It
It's like,
probably
you're
is.
alive too.
He's like, you uncultured swine.
He's like, I'm made of music.
He's like, finally, someone who understands.
Finally,
that,
someone to use this piano that we've had sitting in this room.
for no reason. Other than that it fits their color motif.
Yeah.
Where do I know that from? Basically.
Like, actually.
hurt yourself making it.
I'm more
Eh?
impressed she managed to hurt herself making it.
Nani? Mainly is because she's an enemy commander now.
Wait, is this just an older version of that play area?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it would. They'd update it over time. 'Twas I, Dio.
Damn!
The man who loves you is going to make out with you, which is technically rape.
Oh.
Remember to always ask if it's okay first, kids.
Yep. Consent is key.
Yup.
We should really get a keyring.
Oh shit. Sorry, I still have NASCAR on in the background and a car lifted off of all four wheels.
Oh, cross grab.
Like how it zoomed in on his face afterwards too. He was like, "Oh, that hurt."
Camera jigen.
Camera. Oh, I say it like the Smash Brothers. Camera. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
Super Fighting Polygon Team.
Why does that sound like like a Toku thing in itself?
Because it pretty much is.
It pretty much is.
Super Fighting Polygon Team. Although it'd be named something like Super Fighting Sentai Polygonger.
Polygon.
Yeah. How's Jetman? It's surprisingly a lot of fun. It holds up really well.
Jetman.
It really helps that the opening song is really catchy.
Ah, total bop. Although
Also, it's pretty good.
although two Sentai from now is where I'm really at. The one that's total bop for an opener for me.
What, Die Ranger?
Dairinja, hi.
Well,
I can't
It'd be
believe
good
they
then.
picked her up like that and just yeeted her.
it was the style at the time.
It literally was.
I said they may not have had a word for it in the past, but yeet has always been a thing.
That's really true, actually.
Ever since people were able to be thrown, people were thrown.
I'm gonna attack you with my exploding dust.
I'm just going to attack you with your own man. What?
Take their picture.
Bullwhip sword.
Just take a picture of them.
I'll take your picture. I'll take a picture.
Could you imagine if the
It-
cameraman like did that as they're driving up?
Mm-hmm.
Just goodbye, 3 Rangers. Like get fucked.
All right.
And their vehicles. So the ones, if the other two get away, like, how the heck are we getting home? Whoa!
You know, I'm glad he finally picked one of them up. You know, the stones are cool and all, but it's cool he finally picked one of them up, and it's just like, nah.
It was a long time coming.
Ugh.
Ooh, right around the neck.
Illegal move. Subtract 10 points. And she's out of here.
No pink.
That is White Swan.
White Swan.
White. Whatever.
Even though
White with pink accents.
it's pink. For all intents and purposes, it's pink.
Like, for Ranger keys.
It
Classified
says
as white, but classified as white, but used by pink.
Wait, everyone's just getting a turn on the piano, aren't they?
No, it's just the robot and Maria.
Robot. The robot learned.
Two-parter.
Yes.
The
What?
first 2-parter.
Yes.
Also, congratulations, Dora Kaiser, for getting first. You're getting faster at this. It only took you 40 minutes this time.
Woo! New record for Dora.
I'm really debating on whether or not to have corn chips with my drink tonight.
Yes.
Corn chips? That's
Yes.
your drink?
Corn chips.
With the drink.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, hey, the team weapon.
You know, like Fritos.
I'm
I
aware of
got
what a
off-brand
corn chip
Fritos.
is. It's
I
the
got the
drink
off-brand.
part that stun locking me a bit.
Why?
I do not believe they quantify as a beverage.
No, with.
With okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
I
know,
thought
like, have, like
everybody here was just in on some joke. I'm like, all right, I know what's going on.
We're drinking liquid corn chip tonight.
I'll
You
pass.
missed the memo.
at
think
that point,
so.
you might as well just be making cornbread.
Mm.
And then just
You
drink
know-
the matter.
That's a challenge. That's a challenge for you people at home. Get a bag of corn chips, blend it till it's a frothy mess, and then make it into bread.
All right, counterpoint, and here's something that's actually fun. Have you guys ever heard of walking tacos?
Yes, I have. Those are amazing.
Okay,
All right,
I'm going to preface this. It's probably not as cool as what I have in my head right now.
What do you think?
maybe
I have
maybe
an
not. What's in
idea.
your noggin? I want to know.
A taco with legs walking around like a normal person.
Yeah, you think
All
I'm
right,
thinking like Mr.
I
Potato
like the
Head.
gumption kid. However, a walking taco is where you take a bag of tortilla chips of some sort. A popular one to do is Doritos for some strange reason, but
Because you
I
don't need to
have
add.
Fritos.
You don't. For
Yeah,
Doritos,
Fritos.
you don't need to add the cheese because, or whatever flavor the Doritos are. It's extra. It's extra spice.
I see.
You know that's fair. That's actually fair.
But yeah, so what you do is you get your bag, you open it, and then you dump in all your other taco supplies, like your cooked taco meat, your sour cream, your cheese, your lettuce, tomato, whatever you're adding to your taco, and bam, it's a walking taco. Taco in a bag.
That sounds incredibly messy.
You can eat it with a fork because it's in a bag.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're having a burrito bowl, but, without a
carnival
bowl.
food.
It's in a bag. Yeah, it's pretty much carnival food. Like cheese curds.
Cheese curds aren't carnival food.
Carnival,
The
you
deep fried
going
ones
to?
are.
Cheese curds are 1/3 of poutine. Okay.
Finally, someone in this room who fucking understands.
Like,
I
sure, you
wanna
could
make
just walk
poutine.
around and eat cheese curds. It's really not healthy. Like you're eating like the worst part of cheese, technically. Well, the most fattiest part of cheese.
And that's why poutine is so amazing.
I mean, all you're convincing
I
me is
get
I
that,
should probably go get some cheese.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I've
yeah.
had enough cheese today.
Walking
Speaking of
tacos isn't as cool as I thought it was.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
that one
there's less
tweet.
of a-
Sorry, I failed you? Question mark.
It's like
Vivid
that one tweet.
imagination.
It's like me visibly upset in the aquarium. My girlfriend. What did you think a tiger shark was? Oh, I don't know. Some sort of tiger shark hybrid?
Yeah, so tiger and fish. I expect tiger mermaid.
Great. Oh,
Hell,
I
in
know
the
what
world
I'll
of
be.
Disney.
I know what I'll be sketching in my sketchbook later.
The cheekalizing.
Fucking tiger sharks.
I
Tiger
wonder if I
mermaid.
can make French toast out of cornbread.
Probably.
Oh, I could.
Egg milk and then whatever your bread is. Yeah.
I feel
You
like
should be
you
able to.
shouldn't, but I'm curious that you could.
Well, I just like
Probably
doing it
good.
with like random things. Like you ever make it with donuts? Just slice the donut like a bagel, lengthwise, and just dip it in egg and
yes.
pan fry it.
Ah, yes, a bagel.
Do it with bagels. Do it with. I've done it with cake before. Not to good success because it was very crumbly.
Okay, yeah, that's where I think the cornbread would probably fall through as well, is the fact that it's crumbly. You need something decently solid so that it doesn't fall to mush.
Yeah. What else have I done it with? It's weird. I've done it with muffins. I've done
French
it.
toast.
Again, one I feel that would
Yeah, with
probably-
muffins.
Interesting.
Yeah. You just cut the muffin top, right? And then you just like slice it. So you only get like 2 or 3 pieces out of it. And then you get to have the bottom of the muffin while you're making it. It's perfect. A little snack.
Hmm.
I've done it with tofu, but then it kind of just became fried tofu.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the same wash that you use for French toast is basically the wash for the wet ingredients for like chicken tenders and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you put that in cornstarch and you just got your chickens, because my mom likes to make like orange chicken or sweet and sour chicken, stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, basically, your wet ingredients are basically just the wash ingredients for French toast.
Mm-hmm.
The egg just cooks perfectly, so it's always good.
What I really like doing with tofu in particular, actually, is taking like a block of tofu and then mixing in a package of instant oatmeal and an egg, and then forming it into like hamburger patties and then frying those, and then you put it on like a bun, and it's like an oatmeal tofu burger. It's really good. I mean, it mostly tastes like whatever kind of instant oatmeal you add, but it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like to live on the cheap when it comes to food.
It's a good way to live. As long as you
Yeah.
can get the stuff that you need for nutrients.
Well, it's
That
it's more that it's
it's
challenging sometimes to cook and make things like taste good out of almost nothing, right?
hmm,
Yeah. I mean, I made a cowboy casserole for the second week in a row, and it's only been better.
Oh, what does that entail?
Well, first off, you gotta make it in a one of those heavy ass iron skillets.
Mm-hmm.
2 pounds of beef, however you like it. I usually go with the 90-10, but it's still able to be pretty well made with the 80-20. Mixed vegetables, so carrots, peas, corn, green beans. Um,
Mm.
2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, and then topped off with then you put all your greens together. You get cook all your ingredients. Put some cheese on top of that, your choice. And then put biscuits on top of it,
Hmm.
and then throw it into the oven for however long it takes to cook the biscuits. And then you have a cowboy casserole.
Hmm. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
I'll drop the I got the recipe off of Kent Rollins, so I'll put it in the collab chat.
Well, speaking of things that sound cool, Choujin Sentai Jetman episode 14, Stato.
He was just waiting for something to segue.
I appreciate it.
He's like, nope, doesn't work. Nope, doesn't work. Nope, doesn't work.
Wait a minute. I can use
Jetto,
Jetman.
I mean, I could have used speaking of things that sound cooler than they actually are. But you guys just sped past that.
Sorry.
I have been known to spit nothing but straight facts, my guy.
Calorie.
More like picture lady.
Pfft. I don't know. That's a situation that's tough to picture.
So, question: is it lagging for anybody else or just me?
Yeah, it's always been doing that. I think it's just how Thunder has been setting it up between browser and Discord.
No, this is VLC Media Player.
Oh, it's the VLC Media Player now.
Yes.
Oh, then
Internet machine
I
broke.
don't. Then it's just lagging.
It's Discord's fault then, as it always been.
Yeah.
This is why I am on.
Well, you were
I've-
mentioning a big
I've got a
snowstorm
place.
earlier, so I'm wondering if maybe that could be it.
I love the book just appears in her hand, like it is.
EY.
You'll become a stardust memory.
I thought she was announcing the next king of all riders, of all Sentai.
EY.
Yeah. Isn't it strange that Kamen Rider has already gone through like what five battle rider seasons, and this is Sentai's first Sentai battle?
Wait, is it a battle season?
Yeah.
I mean, Sentai doesn't. I don't see how it would. Wait, hang on. Are like the old seasons coming back? How's it
Kinda.
work?
I mean, there's a lot of actors from previous shows coming back, and either being, from what I've seen so far, it's only been like they're being a different ranger. They're being a different character that's being a different ranger.
Hmm.
Like the guy that was the Red Ranger from Boom Boomger, it is in this series, the King Oger Red Ranger.
Wait, is he already coming back? Like, Boom Boomger is still going on.
No, Boom
No,
Boomger
Boom
finished.
Boomger's done.
Oh, it
Yeah.
finished?
Yeah, it finished the first episode of
Gojuger.
Oh, that's why somebody was memeing that they had the opportunity to do the funniest thing and just make DKB Gokai Red.
That would be
Yeah.
funny.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, a riffing group of mine were trying to be like, hey, what if this more current actor was older Sentais? And we made it funny to make it fit to a theme. Like, or if they were from another Toku series, like, I think we had Ultraman Zero come into the series as Wolfzar. Wolfzar. Whatever the Wolf
Wolzard.
Knight was. Wolzard, yeah.
Think wolf and wizard. Wolzard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, wasn't there a wolf and wizard?
There was a phoenix. There was a
No.
Medusa. There was a gremlin.
Ah, the gremlin.
I mean,
Gremlin.
wasn't that
fucking
just-
sucked.
Wasn't that just Wizard himself?
Sometimes.
Gremlin?
No.
You know, some people
Wizard
pay a
was
lot of
dragon
money for this
themed.
to happen to him.
Plain sugar.
And
Like, a
Beast was
lot of
like
money for this to
lion,
happen to him.
buffalo,
Dude,
other animals.
dude
But
wouldn't even try a
chameleon.
different donut.
look, he knows what he's about. He likes consistency.
I still love that the donut sales of Japan went up because of that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Britain had the same kind of thing for Wallace and Gromit. Wensleydale was about to go out of business, but then the creator's like, what makes him smile for cheese? So what makes us about cheese? How about Wensleydale?
Isn't it funny what product placement can do for a series?
Yeah,
Or
isn't
no,
that
it's the
right,
other way
Steins?
around.
Isn't that right, Steins Gate?
Hmm.
Why didn't you just fire the capturing lens?
Because plot armor, plot relevance, who knows?
Well, that didn't save White, did it?
I
It didn't say
mean,
white, no.
To be fair, it would be a very short season if they all disappeared.
Well,
yeah.
Almost like it's a camera or something.
Gasp.
next you're going to tell me the
I
Jetmen are
can't
based on
remember.
birds.
Birds
No, they're
aren't
based
real.
off of fighter jets. Come on, don't be silly.
Birds aren't really silly.
Oh, good night, everybody. This channel is now being terminated because birds aren't real.
You got to become your fighter jet version.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
you don't work for the bourgeoisie?
Oh, fuck no. If anything, I fight against the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, don't call Thunder bougie.
Just because I was adopted by a rich man does not make me rich myself.
You know what? Fuck yeah, I'm making biscuits.
Yeah, let's go. Wait, like a cat or like actual biscuit?
Actual biscuits. Actual biscuits.
Yeah, who put bacon in the soup?
Well, they heard you. They're running away.
Oh yeah. Did I ever tell you guys about what's weird with my oven?
Hmm.
What's up with it?
What's up with your oven?
Okay, so the dial for the oven, at first I thought they just used hot glue to put the numbers back on. They didn't. They used hot glue to put the whole dial back on.
That's funny.
Yeah. So if I leave the oven on for too long, that I cannot turn the dial at all to turn it off. I have to go get a wrench
That's
and
funny.
twist a little tiny knob.
Hey, Ryu wants a wrench too.
And just because I think it's funny, I'm gonna pop the can of biscuits right into the mic.
No, please, no.
Oh, too late. No, it did it on itself.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard air
First
escaping
you
from the
noise-
tube.
The noise
Yeah.
gate. It won.
Noise gate at 1.
She could. There you go. You must finish the fire bazooka, even if it requires 5 of you and there's only 1 of you to use it.
No, they said the fire bazooka, not the fiber bazooka.
Well, I wouldn't buy a bazooka on Fiverr.
I don't know.
That's not what
Sometimes I
those,
like to live on
that's
the
what
edge.
that site's for.
I'm surprised that site's still going.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't like Fiverr either. There's so many people that are just like willing to scam you on that place.
Oh, really?
Right?
Dang. I don't
Yeah.
know. I got my model made by somebody on Fiverr, so I've only had good experiences on it.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen, but
Also, this is the internet. People have been trying to scam people on the internet since the dawn of the internet.
I mean, how many people lost their RuneScape account to, oh, if you just give me your login ID and password, I'll give you a month free of premium.
Hmm.
And how many people have responded to that email from that quote unquote Nigerian prince?
Hector, why?
Well, lucky for you, most of my life is just like, if I ever got one of those, like, what I say to the Medicare scare is like, "Sir, you are barking up the wrong tree."
Clearly, you underestimate how much money I have. Like, you're going to open my bank account and then realize how bad off I am and feel sorry for me and give me $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a
So you
robber
keep-
broke into my house and demanded that I fork over all of my money, I'd laugh and
I'd look.
join them in the search.
Oh, yeah. So you've seen that Vine, right?
Yep.
I think it's from like Marlon Webb.
Guy.
You see him make it broke ass in his house.
What a pose for Guy. That leg just out there. Boom.
Oh man, that thing's got some recoil.
Yeah, it's meant for 5 people.
Oh shoot, he lost an arm.
Yeah. He tried lending a hand.
Freedom.
The photo album of doom.
I mean, props to Gray for still fighting even though he's missing an arm.
Standing by.
And just be able to swing a dude, too. You really gotta hand it to him.
Hmm. The whole situation is kind of disarming.
What?
Did they
We're
just
gonna
do some
fist
like
bump out
Steiner
and
and Vivi shit there?
Yep. It's just like, where did that thing go again? Oh, it was in the air.
No, it's like they have to use stock footage now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
that's
Just
your
easier.
proper beam.
At least it shoots at a cool looking Firebird.
Yeah.
Also, hi there,
Oh, and
Coolan.
instant growth.
Jet machines.
He's speaking into the microphone on his wrist. Because in the
Okay.
previous scene, they didn't have the wristbands on; they just had the gloves.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Well, that's going to cause friction in the team.
No, he's gonna drive away to forget his feelings without his helmet, like a rebel.
He's like, fuck this. I'm going to go be a common rider.
Yeah, go eat a puzzle piece.
What was your plan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
That was when I was gonna set on fire.
That was like the equivalent of that guy riding the bike and then sticking a stick in between the wheels and wondering what the hell happened.
Is he becoming evil?
I mean, he kind of was at the start. Like, I'll just pop that back in.
I can put my arm back on. You can't. Remember, stay safe.
Oh god, I remember those commercials.
Oh yeah, the crash test dummies.
No, actually it was the war amps.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I really am wondering if Guy is just gonna go off and do his own thing.
We'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Guy goes off on his own.
Spoiler: the entire season.
Well, speaking of spoilers, Choujin Sentai Jetman episode 15. Stato. You know, I'm starting to think with the three intersecting circles and the bird logo, did this indirectly inspire Kamen Rider O's?
Yes, this is actually O's
Hmm.
season 0.2.
What do you mean? We're watching O's right now.
No wonder I like this season
See?
so much. It explains everything now.
Everything.
I mean, the tension between Guy and Ryu.
It's basically AG and Onk.
Yeah.
There you go.
For some reason, I thought this was a Christmas episode.
It's not.
I would not blame you for thinking that, though.
Just the music.
The choir.
I associate this kind of singing, like choir singing, with Christmas time.
Yeah, and Devil May Cry.
Wait, isn't that what's her name?
What's her name? Like the commander?
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Aja.
Sorry, my weird watch is giving me messages.
Just do the pouty face.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Well, you got your wish.
No, it just got worse.
Well, these dimensions are creeps. Notice a lot of the targets are tasty voices. That's some synesthesia shit.
Wow, they're just really going all out. Ah, crap. It's my weird watch again.
Alarm's been set. I gotta go. So I gotta get somewhere.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Oh, damn. Streamer, my dog died. Let's go!
Oh.
Jeez.
Wouldn't it be easier just to show her?
Yeah, but she's not allowed to.
We gotta have our high school
Certain
drama.
regulations for the public safety.
Well, yeah, it's more of a safety concern than anything.
It's they really show that off as Spider-Man, where like the whole point of like certain heroes being secret is that, oh, if I know who you are, and although they like it draws attention. If people of the general public knew, they start going directly to the Jetman. It's like, I found this thing. Like, you should be going to safety, not coming. Like, speaking of, runs right into the monster. Quickly, get to safety.
I mean, the monsters already know who their secret identities are, so right?
yeah.
They show up untransformed.
But they don't know who their friends are.
Joke's on you, they don't have friends. I mean, Kaori has her butler. Akko has high school. Everyone else is pretty much friendless.
If High School Battle Anime and Hellsing Ultimate have taught me anything, you don't mess with anybody in high school or anyone's butler.
I mean, using women's voices as a destructive sound. I mean,
I've been to opera.
that's just a Japanese. That's just a Japanese joke in itself, because
that's just the plot of Symphogear.
Of course.
And yes, I am aware that the kanji for noise is just the kanji for women 3 times on top of each other.
Sounds hot.
Although that's an archaic way of writing it. They don't really use that one specifically anymore.
Why not? It'd be the coolest thing ever. Your friend would be so impressed. Like, holy shit, my friend is a Super Sentai. And if your friend stops being friends with you just because you're a Super Sentai, well, frankly,
God.
you dodged a bullet.
I just realized that thing's a bunch of lips walking around.
Yep.
That's gross.
It is.
I mean, the one that really ever got me using Z Ranger or Z2, whichever one. I Guy. I can't remember which it was. If it was Z Ranger or Die Ranger.
Oh, I mean, there's Gon Q from Ultraman.
Monster that's just a bunch of eyeballs.
I was just realized
was it the Great Leader from one of the early Kamen Rider shows? Just a bunch of eyeballs.
Yes.
First, yeah, the leader of Shocker.
Well, that series, that's one series Topanga's is never going to watch then.
Yeah.
What? You're never gonna go back and watch Grandpa?
What? It's on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, it's free.
You can also subscribe to any one streamer of your choice for free, monthly.
Free.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, Decado! I mean, Blue Swallow!
Maybe if we jab pens into our ears to destroy our eardrums, we won't have to listen to them.
I got it. If it's a big pair of lips, all we have to do is make a lot of wind so they'll get super chapped.
So he makes all the women sound manlier.
Joke's on you, baritone sexy.
Oh,
Oh, this is.
Oh. we seen this plot point in Yakuza.
Also, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Eat your veggies, you monster.
Biscuits are done.
That's
Big
the best
brother
joke I've heard all day.
Go, finger
Yeah,
guns.
yeah. That's also another thing about my oven. I think it is cooking at a faster rate than it should.
I was going to say, I think it's possessed.
Her voice is back. No, you're cooler now that you're a Jetman. Get it right.
And in the end, it's still you. Wait, wasn't Guy supposed to be turning evil? Why is he all friendly with him now?
Don't worry about
Character
it.
development.
Did we just
No.
skip over multiple episodes?
No.
Oh, she did the cook thing.
Like, we're on episode 15. Sentai.
They skipped over the plot point.
Gentleman.
Because they're like, this isn't necessary.
Yet. They're cooking. Little do we know, it's a slow cooker.
I mean, it's a lovely way to cook, especially if you want to get something like, prepared in the morning and have it done by night. Like if you're going to be gone all day or whatever.
Oh, that's just me every day. If I didn't have a maid, I would probably be using a slow cooker.
Maybe give your maid a day off. Get a slow cooker.
Maybe
She
I
gets
should
days
maybe-
off. They're called the weekend.
Use a slow cooker on the weekend.
That's what I do.
Where the fuck did it go?
Whoa. I can't believe they haven't made a joke in the Sentai at all. It's like, I don't think this villain could get any uglier. Then all of a sudden they beat it and it grows bigger. I was like, I stand corrected.
It made it uglier, just bigger.
Well, just
I love that big kick.
Yeah, but I mean the perspective. Like something that's already sword.
yeah. Have you watched anime?
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
that
a
a
lot of that
question?
genre wasn't quite in the mainstream yet.
Keep singing, the fool.
Make sure to always keep both hands on the steering column when you're driving a motorcycle. Especially when going off of a jump. You're going to land and it's going to not be fun.
And worse, you're going to be disqualified from the race.
And always wear your towel.
Cool guy.
Hey. Yada yada.
Legend of Zelda.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's like
Didn't know we had a Nintendo crossover up in here.
this is like 9 years early.
For Nintendo? No.
Ocarina of Time,
Oh,
What year was
Ocarina of
that?
Time, yeah.
2000.
I thought it was 99.
Well, we can always fact check this.
Also, I think he used the ocarina in one of the Game Boy games first, did he not? Yeah, Link's Awakening.
For what now?
If that's true, then I concede the point.
Yeah, in Link's Awakening you had an ocarina.
All right, Link's Awakening release date.
Oh, yeah. You had. Yeah, you did have an ocarina.
No, not the
because you
new
had to
one.
play-
I don't want the new one. I want the old one. 93. Wow, so this was like even before Link's Awakening.
Yeah, by a couple years. Oh, and technically in A Link to the Past,
I was gonna say,
it was just called Flute, but
it's
I
not
think
true.
that's a
also
translation
an
thing.
yeah.
Oh, same year.
Yeah, I love that because that guy shredded his ocarina so hard that he got into another world. That's crazy.
Yeah, Link to the Past was also an ocarina. They called it Flute.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In Link to the Past, there's just the guy who played his ocarina
yeah,
so well.
Yeah, constantly playing. Plays so much that it changes him.
He shredded so hard he got warped to another reality. That time I got isekai because I shredded too hard.
Well, speaking of shredding too hard, Choujin Sentai Jetman episode 16. Stato.
A Link to the Past came out in 1991 in
Yup.
Japan.
Wow.
November 21st.
Man, that game's a lot of fun when you can't read.
Okay, but Jetman came out February 15th, so it definitely came out first.
Yeah.
Trying to find the first instance of the usage of an ocarina in fucking media.
Pictures? I thought we already did this episode.
Photoshopped right out.
It's the reverse of the camera.
They're jumping out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mangaka.
Uh-oh.
Ah, paper.
The dog.
Dog ate its homework.
You know, Doberman, don't you wish you would have drawn a nicer breed?
No, not the
The
sketty.
pasta from the cookbook.
No. Killer spaghetti.
I'm guessing this sauce is made of the killer tomatoes.
Yep.
Lost in the killer sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Attack the killer tomato. Wait a minute. Are they gonna be attacked by?
Numbers?
And you wonder why kids don't like mathematics. Yeah, paper. It's literally everywhere in Japan.
Yes, the robot is drinking from a wine glass. Don't worry about it.
It's just like the Futurama rules, right? It's like fuel.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit,
Yeah, it keeps them
Godzilla.
lubricated.
It's legally distinct.
Legally distinct
I don't-
Godzilla.
Wait, does it have to be? Doesn't Toei own both of them?
It's one of those yes and no kind of things.
Well, owns some of Godzilla.
Early Godzilla rights was funny because the Godzilla suit was made by like 3 different companies.
It's almost as bad as Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's kind of like why one of the early Ultraman enemies is literally just a Godzilla suit they repurposed because they had partial rights to the suit.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, like they literally took the Godzilla suit and they put like a frilled lizard frill on it and just said, "Here's a new monster. It's not Godzilla."
They hit it with a little bit of white spray paint.
Punch, kick.
So somebody here blowing that brown note.
Bitch.
Just shows up, picks up a rock, throws it at the ocarina, explodes the ocarina, refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Mysterious.
You know, I think what we need is some scissors.
We already had scissors, and Raita beat the crap out of him.
With a rock.
Yes.
Paper beats rock, so...
That's why they lost.
So now, right?
See, Sora made this joke like last week, and now it's come full circle.
Full circle, yeah, exactly.
What now?
Like, you made a joke that, like, they made a scissors monster just so Raita could, like, stomp it.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like,
with
they're gonna make a paper enemy next, and lo and behold.
Episode 16. Paper
And
monster.
then there's a rock enemy in that. But it's like rock and roll.
Your dad's in a coma. Or in
Your
critical
dad's in a
condition.
coma.
Yeah, about that. You're not gonna believe this. But some weird ass aliens exploded the ocarina. Dun dun dun.
It's why the paper division is an effector, because summoned by it. But his memory and essence in the painting. Gave it its own will.
Well, that was quick.
Arena.
Do 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 do. Yoink. Right into the thinker.
So much for that park bench.
Well, at least it wasn't the blade bench.
Yeah, it sounds like it would hurt a lot.
Do you not know about the blade bench?
Yeah, it's not just
No, I'm
physical
making-
damage, it'd be emotional damage too.
Hmm.
Oh my god, she's actually going to be playing the Song of Healing.
That'd be funny if it was though.
The Song of Healing, yeah, this is just predates it by like a decade.
Majora's Mask was 99, right?
No, if Ocarina was 98, I think. So Majora's Mask would be at least a year or two after that.
2000. April 27th, 2000.
So yeah, this predated it by 9 years.
Yeah. So
Oh
close
no,
to-
these
to full.
these party streamers.
Party poppers.
No more folding paper for you.
That we're suddenly on the rock cliff. And we're back in the forest. Gotta love stock footage. Like swords, gauntlets. Nah, I'm just gonna kick him.
Hell yeah.
But she's already dead.
Well, didn't he say disappear, not die?
Yeah, but this Shizuko was like manifested from the painting, so I assume she would just go back to the painting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, all this confetti. This explosive confetti.
Shut up.
The bard to the rescue.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
It's funny because the paper dimension just blew up its only bargaining chip. It's like, we were gonna let you live. You was attacking us, but now we don't care.
You gotta remember though, monster of the week, usually not that intelligent.
No.
Nah, no, nothing up in that head of theirs.
Or we're getting the robot this time.
Hmm.
I think the monster just grew a vagina mouth.
Don't worry about it. Oh God.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah.
God, it reminds me when like Dark Souls first released and people saw what the gaping dragon looked like. And some people called it the vagina monster.
because it is.
And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what kind of vaginas are you people seeing?
Those kind of my nightmares.
Have you seen a movie called Tokyo Gore Police?
I have not.
That might answer your question for the worst type of way.
She got to play for her dad.
All right. Mental note. I'm not going to watch that now. Thanks, Woos.
You're welcome. That movie is bad in a really funny way, but some of the scenes are definitely interesting.
That poor plane gets crushed every single time.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, evolved. Oh, no, it's a new person. I thought Maria evolved.
I mean, maybe she did.
The revived Empress.
We last saw her being carried away by a robot, and that thing looked half robot, half whatever the fucking hell she was.
And that brings an end to another watch-along night of Choujin Sentai Jetman. All right. Swoos, what are you doing this week?
I am doing, let's see here. Tuesday's going to be observation duty number 2 because we beat 1 in 1 sitting.
Damn.
Yeah, it was 2 levels.
Really?
Yeah. There was not a lot. We even found the secret ending. All it took was a slight bit of Googling. We pretty much figured it out on our own. But yeah, and so hopefully 2 has more levels in it. Maybe we'll see.
Now, that wasn't to say that they were all entirely easy or without freaking the shit out of them.
Oh no. We definitely, I think the very first attempt at the first level, we got no anomalies and died.
Yeah.
And then like the second time we almost won, but like it had this weird mechanic where it speeds up really fast at the very end, and we kind of got screwed over. And then more shenanigans happened. We reported there was one. We reported a anomaly, and we thought it was just an intruder. And then he turned around, and we just died. We couldn't do anything about it.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. So turns out there are ones that, at least in that game, that you reported and you look away, or else
Yeah,
it's a
you just-
problem.
Change the scene.
Yeah.
Well, then there was the dubstep zombie.
Yeah. Dubstep zombie.
I think was freaky.
Oh,
That-
and then there was one really messed up one where like you're outside and it looks like a guy appears in the distance and you can't really see them well. But it's neither a guy or a ghost, it's a mannequin, so you have to report it as an object and not a person.
Yeah.
That one was fricked up. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Or number 2. And then Monster Hunter doesn't drop for 2 more weeks, so we can't start it next week, obviously. So we're gonna do one intermediary game. Spoofy has asked me to go play, what was it, Fast Food Simulator with him. So I'm probably gonna do that, and then that'll pretty much be my week until I'm back here.
All right. Topanga, what are you doing this week?
I haven't really figured it out. I'm gotta work on making my checklist for the shiny Manaphy thing for Pokemon Home, because I haven't really dealt with moving things from BDSP to Pokemon Home, so that's gonna be a doozy. Once I get that Pokedex cleared, I can go back to Sword and Shield so I can get the shiny Keldeo. So there's that. For Tuesday, I'll probably be doing BDSP, and then Thursday, I'll probably be another Balatro stream. I've been really intrigued with it, and I'm trying to get past a certain stake and unlock some extra jokers that I have yet to getting, because I got the jokers for hearts and spades, but now I gotta get diamonds and clubs. It's crazy, but it's so much fun, so addicting. But yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Pokemon and Balatro for now. That's about it.
All right. Frozen, what are you doing this week?
I don't know. I kind of messed up this last week and only played Yakuza 0. And tried to make it up by putting plastic ducks up on screen for about 4 hours. So I have no idea what I'm going to do this week. Maybe more Yakuza, more ducks, and more Pokemon.
You can't go wrong with Yakuza.
Yeah. I honestly thought you were going to say you can't go wrong with ducks.
I mean, that too.
A reasonable thing to say.
But yeah, that's it from me.
All right. As for me, Monday, Yakuza Gaiden, the man who erased his name. We finished the Coliseum arc, so time to get back to the main quest, finally. Tuesday, Tales of Berseria. We finally got rid of the fantasy scurvy.
Yeah, that part was weird.
Yeah. Friday.
Yeah,
More writing. Frozen. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that game just feels like nothing but filler, and then stuff happens.
I mean, it's just a big revenge quest.
Yeah, it is.
But it's got one of the coolest characters in it.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the second half to Zestria?
It's the
Technically, it's
prequel.
the first half.
Oh, first half. That's right.
The prequel.
Yeah. But hey, one of those games is really good, and the other one is there.
It's Zestria, right? Zestria is the really good
Yeah.
one.
Look, all I can say is if you like playing those games with 4 people, I'm sorry. Because of reasons.
Right.
And then Sunday,
Wait a
we're back
minute.
here for more Jetman.
Jetman!
Jetto man. Sora, what are you doing now?
Crying. Wait, no.
You're still crying in baseball.
Monday, I don't think I'm doing anything this week. Monday, I'm joining the SWOO squad on observing the duty.
Tuesday.
That's what I said. Tuesday, right?
You said
I
Monday.
think you said Monday.
No, I said Monday. I'm not doing anything. Tuesday. Maybe I didn't say Tuesday, but yes, on Tuesday I'm doing that thing on the Tuesday with the duty. Wednesday, I believe I'm playing Farm Simulator with a friend. We still have to till the land of a giant plot of land that I bought for like $500,000.
Huge tracts of land.
The mistakes were made. It is a very long, arduous process. Thursday, I think I'm just not doing anything because my friend wants to play some VR games, so I'm just gonna kind of go offline with that. Friday, I believe I'm doing Magic the Gathering. If I'm not playing Magic the Gathering, then I'm going to be streaming Monster Hunter Rise. And Saturday, I believe I'm playing a game called The Headliners. It's another 4 friends join up and probably die. It says a co-op horror game where you play in teams of 1 to 4 of reckless journalists ready to explore a city overrun by deadly creatures to snap spectacular footage. Your only goal is to make headlines without becoming one. And in the process, it shows like Godzilla tearing through the streets of New York. So, gonna be something. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I hope it is.
Yeah, it's one of those you and your friends are probably going to die. But it came out January 30th, so it's only been out for 16 days. 17 days. So, yeah, should be fun. And Sunday I'm back here. Hopefully.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm definitely not scoping out terrible 4-player stupid games.
that's how you have the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are a genre that I'm glad exists, and I'm glad more games are being created inside of it.
Yes. Anyways, we're gonna be rating my editor, Iggy, who's playing Marvel Rivals.
I saw.
Woo, Iggy! We love Iggy.
Iggy's great.
And Marvel Rivals is good. Marvel Rivals is good too.
All right. Good night,
New
everyone. And
characters
remember,
next week.
stay prime.
Is
Prime,
there a new
Prime.
character next week? Who is it?
Human Torch and the